Well, I think we're like we always are. We have to beat Heritage, um, and we've only beaten Heritage 2 of the last 25 years. So that's always been a thorn in Woodland's side. So we have to do that. And Adams Central, we barely beat them last year, and they're going to be strong. So it's a wide open race. Bluffton is the real sleeper. They could beat any of us. So it's going to be a wide open race. So I haven't changed anything. I just think that each team in the ACAC is going to play well every week.
What have you guys been working on in particular this year to prepare for Heritage and to kind of have this year's group of seniors go out knowing that they beat the Patriots?
Well, we know we're pretty sure we're going to be able to run the ball with Mitchell, and even if it's only 3.5, 4 yards a run, we're going to be able to run the ball. Our power game's going to be pretty good. But I think to win the games we lost last year, we're going to have to be able to throw the ball. And Heritage is one of the games we lost last year. And so we spent all summer really throwing the ball, and Justin Durkis is a sophomore quarterback, but very athletic and can throw a decent ball. So he just keeps on getting more experience. He threw a touchdown pass last night against Leo, hits a few other passes. So I think as the season goes along, he'll mature and get even better.
Yeah, how will having Mitch kind of distracting defenses in a little bit help Justin kind of settle into the starting role and have a little bit more options to throw to this year?
Well, our play action should be good, obviously, but we have a lot of speed at receiver, and that's a little bit of, if I was defending us, I'd be a little bit afraid of that, because if we can get the pass out, it's going to be hard to pile into the box and still defend our passing game.
Let's talk a little bit about Mitch. Just describe what he's meant to this program over the last 4 years with him starting since his freshman season.
Well, he's a great kid, first of all. He's a straight A student, #1 in his class, and very polite, a very hard worker. And it's just when you're trying to get the program, when I came here to turn a certain way, he's like the poster boy for that, because he's kind of what we want. An extremely hard worker that works on his grades and doesn't get in trouble.
Yeah, since you've gotten here, I mean, there are 7 straight losing seasons now. You guys have been 8-4 the last 2 years. Where have you seen the biggest area of growth that's been a key to that turnaround?
Well, I think our weight program is real strong. Our kids get really strong around here. They don't do not miss a weight workout. And throughout the years at every school, man, we've had a pretty good program, and they get dedicated to it. And with the weight training, they'll pick up 15 or 20 pounds. So every year we get a little bit bigger and thicker, and so every year we end up having some pretty big linemen, even though we graduated some. So that's the main focus for us, is for us to compete. We have to really get our lifting going, and we have so far.
Can you describe what the team motto is? Because we heard it from a couple of the players. Just how have you started that, and I guess where did that come from?
I've used it everywhere I went. It's called FORCE. We've had it since my first year here, and it stands for Focusing on Reaching Championship Excellence, which just spreads everything in the program. I mean, anytime we're doing something that goes, is that what champions would do, and that's something we need to focus on. One of the kids one day said, what if we reach some kind of championship? What if we win a conference or a sectional? What are we going to do? And I go, we don't change it, because the R stands for returning championship excellence, or remaining championship excellence. So I always use the word force. We put war in front of it this year, called it War Force, and that stands for Warriors Are Ready, focusing on reaching championship excellence. So, we want a championship this year of some sort.
Yeah, I mean, what would a championship mean to you? Because talking to the kids, it seems like there are 3. Beating Heritage, winning the ACAC, winning a sectional title and bringing that home here. What would, I guess, mean the most to you as a coach?
Well, I've been part of that already. I won a sectional at 3 different schools and been in the state twice. It would make me proud, though, because Woodland hasn't won a sectional since '88 and hasn't won a conference since '96. So the kids have really thought of that. And, I'm starting to bleed Woodland blue, because I've been here now 5 years. So I think our fans deserve it, our administration, everybody deserves to win another championship. So I came in and said, this is what we're going to do, and everybody supported it. And even in lean times, they might have been whispering things about me, but for the most part, they support what I'm trying to do, because, we try to do what's best for the kids and win.
And then final question, what sets this year's team apart than the teams you've had in years past?
Well, to be honest, it's about like our last 2 seasons. We're about the same. we take the previous year, and we had 2 8-4 seasons. And I was talking to one of our senior captains yesterday, and he said, we won't be happy unless we win 9 games in some sort of championship. And I thought to myself, we've come a long way. That we won't be happy unless we get 9 victories. I still look at, can we win over half our games, and I think that's doable. I do think you can't lay down 1 week because you could get beat. So there's nothing special that makes this team any different from the previous 2 teams. We're kind of in the same mold and keep on going. So I really can't signal out anything.